up.
Listen, I know people are really into like eye contact in these contexts of roleplay and kinks and everything, but I'm not. Stop looking at me.
Thanks.
Jeez.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Oh no! Things that happened the way that they did! Okay. You mean I can get to laser them? Damn, are you serious? Oh, I called it. I didn't mean to call it, but I called it. Oh my god, please. Wait, I'm so sorry. Wait, no, please. Best believe. Bring the eye of the needle to her. It's crazy.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The shocked face. I'm not gonna lie, I was really taken aback.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Listen, I remember my Dami Mommy in every iteration and form that she comes in despite the hands. No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or RI on your controller. I'm gonna save is what I'm gonna do. Let me not forget to save. Oh, I have so many save slots? Ooh, I should save after every chapter then. Okay. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe she... Oh, I really do forget everything as a character? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? I want my reward. This is the first thing that I chose, and yet I have gotten no rewards. Nothing. Some broken skull and bones. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution is what we're gonna go with. Let's go.
That's the spirit.
I'm here for it. Let's slay the
You make your way up
princess.
the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
A warning, a warning.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
But I believe everything she says now.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Did I lose all my other voices too? Aw, my buddies. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to recollect all my voices.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale. The blade is your implement.
Yeah, I'm taking the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Right, and we're gonna speed this up, okay? We're gonna enter the basement.
The
And
door
maybe...
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by her
was the
voice
same dialogue.
carries up the...
Who's there?
I'm thinking that this time I should try actually talking to this iteration of her. Time to off the Monarch. You're absolutely right. We're done with Monarchs in this day and age. But I'm thinking... I think this is the one version of her that I can actually talk to. So I'm thinking I should actually talk to her.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
So I just... Okay. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. It sounds like... It really does sound like they're just trying to be like deliver a pizza. I think I'm at the wrong address for a pizza. I thought this was for you. Large pepperoni. Cheesy bites for the side. I'm gonna do hi. No, I'm gonna do checking in on you. I don't want to be too friendly, but I'm friendly enough.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Yeah, let's keep her talking. Let me choose the options with the most dialogue. I say go for it. Absolutely, go for it.
You walk down the stairs, and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, I want to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
I mean, girl, to be fair, maybe I just
She
like
makes a
carrying
compelling
knives.
point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Yeah, but we know better.
Don't
So
you dare.
she definitely is a threat. Them little arms apparently can break some skulls.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Alright, drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
He's so
Thank
mad.
you. Maybe now we can just talk.
She don't want to talk, but it is what it is.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
She just reminded me. It literally said this is a love story. Oh my gosh, that it's just clicking it all together, like, yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me? I know my choice. How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? Oh yeah, what is her name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Okay, so what is your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Alright.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Honey, don't walk this back. I saw how sad you were for a second. We're a thing. I'm declaring it. We are a thing. A situationship at the very least. There we go.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I was gonna say, like, why would you think? But then again, she was thrown away into a basement and locked up, so...
I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Oh,
I've been
wow.
down here a long time.
Yeah.
Just how long has she been down here?
That's
If
the real
I'm
question.
supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
I've been told enough. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. I don't want to do that. I don't want to just give myself. Let's deflect.
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Listen here, let her speak for herself.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
To be fair, that's what I was thinking.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Neither is yours, narrator.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
I really hate blind trust.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
But the thing is that I know I can't trust either of you. I'm more inclined to lean towards the princess since we're like tied together. But like, honey, you do beat my ass immediately. So like, I'm just saying, you know. I love that argument. When I heard it the first time, it really blew my mind because it's so true. And to be honest, I felt very manipulated by both sides. Exactly. You can't trust either person. Because by the end of the day, they're both essentially telling the truth, right? This is about risk. We are taking the risk on whether or not to let her go. But at the same time, there is actually nothing she can say or do in her position. Because let's say she is completely innocent, then what? How can she prove that to us? How can we set this up? This is all just like us trying to make a decision. How long have you been down here? Okay, we talked enough. I think I'll just ask a question. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
If she's suggesting cutting off her hand, that'd be kind of crazy.
She is. I'm sure of it.
I might as well ask how long.
Too long.
Okay, well.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here for at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I feel like this option, the one to just keep her there, is just indecisive, and I'm just gonna get more dialogue about how I should make a choice. I'm getting you out of here and slay the princess. So we know what happens when we slay her, I'm pretty sure. Because she's just gonna kill us. We're gonna both die. So I'm gonna try to
You have to be
let her
kidding
go?
me.
Bro, if the world gets destroyed, that'd be kind of cool.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Still here, dozing off though? Did you work extra hours today or something? Like, I know you work a 9 to 5 just like me, and I know you're at a different time zone. If you're sleepy, friend, feel free to go to sleep. I'm not keeping you here. I know this is a compelling roleplay kink story we got going on. But I care about your health a little bit better, or at least a little bit more than hers. You know, I'm about to cut off her hand. Here, I'm gonna ask her about cutting her
That
hand
would be
off.
fine. I can lose an arm.
Oh, she's solid. She's good. Oh. W.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
She did.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
Jeez.
You attempt
Can
to make
you
your way out of
imagine?
the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
I bet you it was the narrator. 100% that was the narrator. He's such a... Oh my god, the narrator is such a loser.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Well, we heard the whole lock and key situation. But let me talk. Maybe
Your
someone will
shouts and
respond.
pleas are met with silence.
Obviously.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I should have tried to leave in the first place, to be honest. Okay.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Narrator, stop being yourself for 10 seconds, okay? Shouldn't be narrator, should be impatient. Oh my god.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Sure. The narrator can be such a twat. You're absolutely correct. Oh my god. But I love him. Listen. I'm about to embody every single other voice that we've collected before.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
No, yeah, like, quick question. Out of all the voices, narrator, skeptic, hero, and stubborn so far, which one would be your favorite? That's the real question.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You
Okay,
won't
dummy
like
mommy.
what happens if you do that.
Probably not, but let's see. Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Oh my god. I hate everything about this, because first of all, this angle is crazy. You can't tell me this isn't suggestive. But second of all, ooh, I can't do bones. I can look at them and all, but the idea of breaking bones, oh my god, it freaks me out. Everything else is fine. Bodily fluids, organs, it's flesh, I guess, but bones? Ugh. You haven't met my favorite voice yet, gotcha. So I would say skeptic for your choices. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, the bone situation. Ooh, it's
You
making my...
cut into her flesh.
Can you look away, though? God.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Oh no, she's crazy. She's crazy. No one just does this with this sort of face. No one just does this calmly. No one. It doesn't matter how long you've been down here. You're at least crying, you're at least cringing your face or something. She is crazy. Oh. Oh my goodness. You know, if we weren't like slightly immortal, I'd say this is a toxic relationship already, because you know, she's a problem. She is a problem to some extent, okay?
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Ew.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Did she like hurt herself for fun out of boredom? Like, what's up?
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
She's
Thank
crazy.
you. Now let's get out of here.
Oh hey, she doesn't even try to kill me. Cool, let's destroy the world together.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
I knew it was you.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What do you mean by raises the blade? Why are we... Oh, right, because he can control us. Right, never mind.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Alright. Warn
Stop
her.
that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Hey.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah, but we finna die, and it's okay. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Okay, nope.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Listen, I'ma follow through.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Wait, make this quick. You mean she's gonna try to kill me so she... Well, I guess it makes sense. I can't even be mad about that.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Maybe?
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Nice.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
I don't know why her face would change if she just ripped off her arm nonchalantly.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Totally worth it. I saved her. I saved her. I'm a winner. Truly.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
Celebrate!
and you're here to slay her.
Okay, we've heard all these. Okay? No. Such a fun, family-friendly game. Exactly. I mean, if you aren't watching this with your family, your kids, your grandparents too, for those of you who have bigger families, uncles and aunts, we'll take this time to gather everybody around as we continue forward and play Slay the Princess, where this princess, who's actually a Dami Mommy, role plays with us as we collect more friends in our head, and a narrator controls us, and on occasion, bloody massacres. A family-friendly game. Okay. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. It's crazy. I'm gonna say okay. No.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Damn, he really downplayed the princess's existence for a second. The life of a mere princess is crazy.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Skeptic is here first. I remember Stubber being here first.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Interesting.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Yeah, you did that, but apparently what your word means nothing, bro. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? I'm going to proceed to the cabin.
A warning. Before you go any further, she will...
I know.
Yeah. Did you just say wink out loud?
I didn't know it was gonna... I keep forgetting I got a new voice. I gotta slow down on the clicking.
No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
That's crazy. Alright, let me see what else is different.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Oink. That's crazy. Okay, so rundown. Okay, everything's the same. Even the mirror is still the same, but we know it's going to disappear twice. And we also know that the mirror, I'm pretty sure, takes us to a completely different dimension where we're going to end up forgetting. So my next guess is that we avoid the mirror, and also we avoid fumbling, because since I broke my ankles the one time, it kind of messed everything
The only
up.
furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I think the main thing I gotta do is just match the princess's energy, maybe? Just like whatever she wants
The
to do.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You're right. We gotta follow the Dami Mommy's rules. This is the role play. Didn't say anything about the mirror. Approach the mirror. Take the blade.
You
We're gonna
take the
ignore
blade
the mirror.
from the table. Good idea.
Okay. And into the basement. Yep.
The door to the base. Her voice, harsh but
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Hopefully.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
This is interesting. Last time she was like a half demon and still only chained with one arm, and now she's extra chained up and still pretty much a regular princess. Good luck cutting her out again. It might provide some challenges. We no longer have the option of cutting off one of her arms, and we also have the challenge of her head now. Wow.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Probably. Nah, she can walk that off too. You know, just let it air out, essentially.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Yeah, let's talk. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here and leave the basement. Sit with her, slay the princess. I gotta know what she has to say. Does she remember us?
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Oh yeah, and also she has a whole ass other hand, so... What happened?
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Okay. Sit where you are. I kind of want to sit closer, but we're
You do as
gonna
she
follow
asks
for now.
and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Girl, you don't remember? Oh man, put me on the Dami Mommy track again. She don't even remember no more. Oh my god. Ugh, our roleplay is disrupted right now. My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? The other chain on the wall. Who is it for? What will you have me do? I think I'm not gonna just leave. Let's ask the other chain situation since
I
that
don't
was brought
know,
up.
but you could always try it on.
Is that how you were caught? You got curious?
Maybe it'll fit.
Jeez.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Ambulatory. Well, that's a new vocab word for me. Okay, so... Yeah, you were asking... What do you mean by that? Yeah.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
You don't remember.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Oh.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
Listen, if she survives a
You're
beheading...
right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Okay, so... I've been here before. Well, that's this one.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Thank goodness she remembers. It really did break my heart for a second that she didn't remember. Okay, so, okay. Okay, so she does remember. Okay.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Oh, so we just destroyed... Oh, damn to oblivion. So that is... Okay. My guess is that we literally are constantly destroying the world then, no matter what.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Huh. So you've been literally lying to us the entire time. And now you're literally telling me that you were gaslighting me the entire time, not remembering, pretending like you'll believe me. And now you're going to let me know that it was a contingency. So I can't trust nobody.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else. I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Wow.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Alternative?
That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
Well, now we know the narrator is only pathetic.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Messing up again, bro. What?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Oh. So she really can't hear any of our voices. Okay, that's a good confirmation. Okay, so everybody's in on it except for me, apparently. And maybe not the princess either, but she kind of is. Well, I already met the entity with a million hands, so I can't really be too surprised these days. Inspector Shackle, what happened after I died? Oh, I need to know that.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Oh, wow. We love a good mystery. That's absolutely right. Talk about mysteries. I had played Imposter Factory. I just could not guess the next turn, even if I wanted to. That game has so many things going on in it. But...
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows?
She's stuck just as much as we're stuck.
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You know what? We should try that one thing again where Skeptic was like, let's get her to run out again. We only had that chance with the tunnel, right? Yeah, the tunnel.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Okay. How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice your head is in a shackle too? What will you have me do? I think I'm just going to leave you. I kind of want to just try to leave her, to be honest. But I think what I should do is straight up slay her. But I do want to explore what we have me do. I'm gonna ask about, like, what would be your plan?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Okay.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
You have my interest. How are you getting out?
Seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
I mean, we're gonna die anyway, right? So let's see what she can do.
She isn't bluffing. Whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
What? There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Seems like it. I'm not giving you the weapon. You realize that I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me. I'm not giving you a weapon. In case you've forgotten, you killed me with it last time. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. Okay, I'm trusting you. Give her the knife. If you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own. I think I'm going to just leave. I'm too curious. I want to see. I mean, she might really just kill us, and you know, apparently that doesn't matter. So I just want to see, will she actually escape?
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Okay, how about this? How about this, narrator? I just want to see if she can get herself out, okay? And if you take over my body to slay her, I'll slay her next time,
We
okay?
tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, Rory tried to take over my body.
He's so mad.
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
Nope.
A little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Listen, I know people are really into like eye contact in these contexts of roleplay and kinks and everything, but I'm not. Stop looking at me.
Thanks.
Jeez.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
I'm watching Uneasy Silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. How did she do that?
Oh.
So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
So she didn't have a way to get out. is what you're saying.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
I didn't ever give her the knife, so this is all so new for me. Yeah! Oh. Well, someone had to do it, I guess, you know?
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
The chain's off now.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
I love how it just gets worse and worse, yeah. In detail.
The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Yay! Okay, but this is also an option I wanted to see. Us living and her dying instead. So what happens next?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Yes, reward, where?
We should take her with us, don't you think?
I don't... for a proof, yes. You know what? There you go. Proof. That's a good justification of taking her with us.
What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that? I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
She did. She did save the world. Bury her. Be a gentleman. I shall. I'll try. I guess.
You don't need proof. You don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave.
Alright, narrator. We're not terrible, okay?
Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them. I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things. The danger has passed. You can relax.
Oh, relaxing is just not something I really think I'll be able to do for a little bit.
I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Take the princess with you.
Ugh,
Yes.
Fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
I love how it's just hanging it right in front of our face the entire time, just swaying in our hand.
She didn't. She's dead.
If she's still alive, we're saving her.
What if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Yeah. Reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
What? Oh, come on, what's the problem? Am I not getting my reward again? Come on now.
Well played.
Hey! I did it! I freed her! I'm just saying, I came here with a goal to see if I could save her, and you saw the achievement. I did, in fact, save her. I couldn't take her body with us, but, you know, we did it, guys. We did it.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. But it's already...
Oh.
over? Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Girl, we are here for you, zombie mommy. You know, as you know.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Oh. Oh, come on with the hands again. Whatever. But you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course, you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared. Approach the mirror. Let's not talk to anybody. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. And I lost my voices again. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. The bloat? You mean I got fatter? I've put on weight? I need to go to the gym? I don't know. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. And then you're at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
We're gonna go ahead and save. Wait. Hello? Oh. There we go.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Yeah. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Well, that's a little aggressive. Let's go with the first one. How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Just say you learned a little more. Relax. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? No, that's not gonna be it. What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
So is this my true relationship? Am I dating an entity? We're gonna have to set some boundaries or something. Everything says, you know, that I'm not gonna, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? What if I don't want to? Enough with all this piece. You're just actually okay. Hold on. Based on the questions, am I actually hurting the vessel? Like, when no, hold on. Why can I not do the same thing?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Oh, okay. So I'm not supposed to repeat the same things. Okay, gotcha. Just wanted to double check. Okay. Thoughts on the vessel?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Oh. Are we potentially building the perfect princess?
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Okay. Okay, and then my last question I really want to ask is, am I, like, hurting you?
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Huh. Are all entities, including humans, so bored with, like, so in need of sensation that they'll take pain too? I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Oof. Everything goes dark and you die. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe and follow me on my other platforms. Like, comment, share as well. Most importantly, have a good night, day, meal, sleep. Add a good moment to your day.
And let me out. It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds...
Oh no! Things that happened the way that they did! Okay. You mean I can get to laser them? Damn! Are you serious? Oh, I called it. I didn't mean to call it, but I called it. Oh my god, please! Wait, I'm so sorry. Wait, no, please. Best believe. Bring the prisoner's head to her is crazy. The hero and the princess.
You're on.
Yep.
You're here.
Yep. Let us silently continue to the cabin. No questions needed.
You make your way up the shore. A warning. She will...
Yep.
We're not going to go... Ignore him.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin. The blade.
Okay. Take the blade.
You take the blade.
Into the basement.
The door to the... Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds... Don't let it fool...
Just checking in. Hi. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Let's go for that.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great
Let's
job.
go.
You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
No problem.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain. She's so... Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Steal your nerves and step forward. So I can't imagine there isn't much else, but I'm gonna egg her on. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide.
I'm trying to remember after I dropped it what other options I had, but it was just gonna essentially. You know what? Let's go the path of freeing her and then stabbing her in the back anyway. Yeah, let's go for the stabbing her in the back because of the narrator.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
Against your back. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Okay. Yeah, it's very... I'm here... I'm supposed to end of the world.
Do you?
Oh, I can lie. No.
You're lying.
Well, she...
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I have my reasons. Do you think I'd just come here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be ridiculous. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe. Yeah, let's go.
Believe me.
Psh, I wasn't talking to you.
Do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
Okay, well, how about this? We've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah.
You know why you're here.
Getting you out of here. But I never chose the option to keep her locked away. What if we do just leave? I have to explore
That
the
seems
option.
like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Oh.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. 10 toes down. Let's go.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Keep watch. I'm just leaving. I'm going home. What do you mean?
You're making a mistake.
That's okay.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Anna Bean, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. How are you today? How are you today?
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Okay, so I want to see what the hell she'll pay, you know? Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her. Yes,
It'll
we're
be
gonna
the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
10 toes down.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Where is the blade is a real
Okay.
question.
We can make this work.
I'm pretty sure I left it in the room.
You settle in
No, it's
against
in my
the
hand,
far
never
wall
mind.
to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
First of all, I was just gonna leave, but I guess we're staying
I know
watch.
you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
Can we just leave?
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
This is why you don't edge people. Guys, pay attention. Edging is not that great, especially when you don't end to finish. Like,
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I'm terrified. I'm shitting myself.
Doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. Ignore her and go to sleep. Bro, ignore her and go to sleep? Okay, no more edging. I'm just saying, never edge somebody. Learn these lessons. We're going to respond with
I can
You're
be
a
innocent
monster.
and harmless if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
Oh my god.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
I tried to leave. I'm still in the cabin. I mean, she hasn't destroyed me or whatever.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
No! We can't stumble to our feet. We fumble too much.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Oh, that is one of my nightmares. Not even being able to try to run freaks me out entirely. And was she a ghost? Like, what is going on with you?
Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
I mean, if you want.
She steps
Ooh.
closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Jeez. What is she even doing to me? She's literally just like turning me physically off. Like shutting down my organs and everything one by one is crazy.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
Oh?
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
She was nice the way she beat us up.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wow. Chapter 2, The Nightmare. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So let me think. Everything that we do in the very first one then sets up the rest of the chapters of what we do. So we went to slay her immediately, and then she turned into a demon princess or whatever for 2 more iterations. We broke her free, and we ended the world, and then we immediately gave the body to the entity. We just tried to leave, and now we're in the nightmare chapter. Okay.
You're here to slay her.
Okay. Turn around and leave is not an option. We've already made it to chapter 2. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Paranoia. Paranoid.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Oh man. And whoa, you see out the windows? There are like little eyes in the creatures. What are these? Oh, what the frick is going on? Creatures in the windows, the door is already completely open, table tossed over. Oh, wow. And the mirror's still there,
The
but we're gonna
blade is
ignore
your
it.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay,
Hold on. What happened to the door?
that's what I'm saying.
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, but this might not even be the right weapon. Like, last I checked, she was pretty much a ghost.
Good. Steel can't lie to us.
Yes, I can, friend.
Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
You know it's bad when the hero's like, can we just blow this bitch up?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Don't lose faith.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Oh. Enter the basement. Okay.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
Oh, I don't like this. Listen, me in real life would have broke my ankles probably going down these steps.
More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah, there are more eyes. Just what is happening?
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You say that. I don't know anything anymore. I don't know nothing about nobody. I'm so confused and scared. Crazy transformation from, oh, I don't know if we should kill a princess, to I want a bomb to blow the princess up. You saw how that escalated? He said, I don't even want to do anything to do. I don't want to get near her. Traumatized.
Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Oh. But girl, also, why couldn't you get out before? You done killed me and everything.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
How hard is it to throw a knife? That's a good question. I'm going to talk to her. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists right now. Step up into the void between the stairs. Oh, I could just end myself. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna say, how hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
But this is scary. I'm going to talk to her. We don't need a plan. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Ooh.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Why is any of this?
Don't die down here. I don't want to die again.
Paranoid, I'm so sorry, bud.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
Oh, I gotta pick a direction?
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh, I hate that. So wait, take a step back, everybody. So you mean to tell me that I went downstairs voluntarily just to be hunted? Huh. Ain't that something? Go left, go right, do nothing, go back the way you came. I'm just gonna assume she's gonna be right behind me if I did that, and I just don't want to do that. I'm going to go... You know, I see you blinking back there, little Mr. Eyes. I'll go right, check you out.
Turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh!
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb.
Wait, I just die again?
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
Man, I'm thinking we finna die.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Oh.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Paranoid what?
Heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Lungs. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
No, keep at it,
You
Paranoid.
have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
I thought we was gonna throw the knife, but we finna...
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Nerves. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Why won't you finish me off? What good am I to you alive? What do you want me from? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying. You're a lunatic. You know that, right? I don't think this is a good context to say that. If you want to work together, can you at least turn off this whole organ shutting down situation? How about I just kill you instead? We don't have to be enemies. I'm not going to help you. Okay, let's get out of here. Find you in. I'll let you leave. Leave together. Run and then slay the princess. How about this one? Let's not shut down my organs.
It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Oh, so she's not doing it. It's just happening to us because of... Okay. Find you in. I'll let you leave. Okay, let's get out of here together. Yeah, let's leave together. Let's heal our relationship here, okay?
What? No!
Yes, bro.
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
I mean, I'm not going out alone at this point.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Woo! I wouldn't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive.
Why would she? Oh, because, you know, we're pretty much tied, so... How about you go first?
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now. And besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen. And I don't think you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet.
Okay.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
Oh, that's right. There wasn't a door here before, but now there is a door. That's crazy.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lung, thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Let me out, please. I think the door is locked. Try the door. Slay the princess. I think the door is
You haven't even
locked.
tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
I will.
You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out.
Ooh.
You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart, lungs, liver. Anyways, like he said, You're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her.
I'm scared.
I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do?
I think the entity with the million hands needs us to get her out so she can have all the perspectives no matter what. So I'm gonna try to get her out.
What do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now?
Oh.
Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerve. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs. You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What
Oh
are
my
you
God.
doing?
Heart,
Dying?
lungs, liver, nerves. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. Don't trust him. Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support. But that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
I made my decision.
Door!
Okay. Leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand,
Let your terrors loose upon
revealing
the world and
forested
strangers.
path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed it. Lungs,
It's so beautiful.
nerves.
I can't wait to ruin it.
Okay.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Uh-huh.
Lungs, liver.
The princess, exhausted, slumps to the ground.
Why is it so cold?
Nerves.
You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a...
This is an end for you, but it's not for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get
But it
scared.
feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
Approach the mirror. I love the fuck no, don't trust this guy. Prissy. I didn't know that dialogue existed. It's amazing.
I don't like that silence.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. I'm so glad I took the route that I did. I'm so glad that I did. I'm starting to figure it out a little bit more. I think the main goal is just get her out so we can end up right here again. Oh! I am having different versions of myself. I'm withered. I'm decaying. Ew. Gross. So gross. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? You know that at the end of this, once you're, or I don't want to kill you yet. I don't want to threaten you either. Do you know what happens when to the worlds we leave behind? I'm assuming that they all get destroyed. I want to know what she thinks of the vessel.
This one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart.
Aw, I didn't mean to break her heart. We really did abandon her, and then she just freaked out. Aw.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
That one's so sad, actually.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes.
That seems exactly what a bunch of entity-like hands would say.
I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
You know, that reminds me of almost like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The one is all and all is one situation, like the loop of it all. That's what that sentence reminds me of. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or another on the matter. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. I think it's this one. Everything seems so distant.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we've finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
That's almost like working towards enlightenment, right? I'll ask one more question and then I'm gonna leave it off there. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Okay. Okay, well then, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Ugh. Always so sundered. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe and follow me on my other platforms. Like, comment, share as well. Most importantly, have a good night, day, meal, sleep. Add a good moment to your day.